with stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and lace. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Miami has welcomed the greatest football team.
I got the rhymes, you got the beats. 30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there. Offense out now to get us started with 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. That's caught. Devon Achane. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 10-yard line.
Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Fails to find his running back. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
We've set it downs from 37. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw now. Connects on the crosser. He has this down to the 34. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Go street. 7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Come back team. Come back 18 Radical. 18 Radical. Dragon 60.
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Dolphins getting back on his 6th interception of the season. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
60, 70 Lions. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Milton now. Finds him over the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's a chain. We're looking a couple of yards past the line. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Staying over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. This play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Third and long for him here. Got locked behind this one. Downfield it goes. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Reload!
From the pistol, here's Junkins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. He gets two there, and it sets up 2nd and goal from the 5. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. And it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Back now, pressure coming. Catch is made in close. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sails through good. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Malik Washington. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Milton out of the pistol here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Not 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Play fake. It's Milton. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. 30. Gets the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Dodges another stop. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Judkins. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And They shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second down, looking for options. A little screen pass for Judkins. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 5 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Looking in the air here. He's trying to push the field. That one connects. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie things up at 14. Got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
60. Go. Stop. 70 Lions.
They'll go play action. Escapes the pocket. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chain. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Bronco, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
A-Chain again. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones on the mound to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
To throw, Milton. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready, ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
70.
Second down carry for Achane. Has some room to work. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Pass it downfield, working the left. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
70 Rangers. 70 Lions.
Throwing now, Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy and they did just that.
On for the field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, partner, those halftime adjustments they had planned on offense. Hold on, let me just crack it open here and throw those right out the window.
That's such a bummer. You do spend those rapid minutes in the halftime locker room getting everybody on the same page. Hey, here we go. Here's a plan. Here's a new script. And instead, that script, well, it's rewritten. Now the defense got to respond.
It's a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Achan again on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. And goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He puts a mirror under it, deep down the left. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start the second half with some needed points.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body and try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milton. Trying for the deep ball. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 16-point ball game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed to his running back. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Jenkins out the middle. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And And that'll bring up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Again to throw on second. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
To the left side, and Gesicki has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. H.N., a first down carry. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Let's go.
Milton. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. But still plenty of options left on third and short.
Come on.
Trying to pick it up here with H.N. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
Ready, set.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Bronco 80. Get up. 60 Eagles.
Staying on the ground here with H.N. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard
Here we
line.
go. Cougar 19. 19. 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler. Go.
Play fake. It's Milton. Finds his back. H.N. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Battle coming up on third and inches.
Tag. No, Panther 60. Panther 60.
Try and run here with Robinson. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go.
It's Judkins on the counter. Breaks the tempo. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. And they finally get him to the ground.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Check up.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first go in the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Hit arrives as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Nick Martin picks it off. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
18, 5 in.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins continue piling it on here in the... So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. It's a great play.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
first down, they'll run. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll run here on first down. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down.
Trying to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
This time it's a passing play. He puts some juice on it. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Let's go. Ready.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver to the goal line. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. It's second and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
He'll look to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Let's go.
They'll start the drive with Achane. It looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's go now.
And stick with Achane. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Here's a handoff for Achane. Can't slip that initial tap, but a stop's made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Liking 18.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
65 cat, 65 cat. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Hilton now on 3rd down. On the move, hit it right. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. So out now comes the punter. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Watch the twins. Ready? Hey, smash. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Track at 60. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Let's go. 19, Lion.
Throwing now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. Well, they dialed up that one at the right time, Brock. Pretty clear the defense was expecting pass, and they couldn't pivot when he got it as a runner instead.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to make that mistake again, are they? Now how versatile these wide receivers are in today's game. It's one of the big transitions, Kate, over the last decade. You always used to see Jerry Rice and John Taylor just lined up scoring touchdowns on the perimeter. Not so fast anymore. These wide receivers today, so versatile, and he showed off that on that play.
Here's Robinson with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Motion a receiver left. Quick throw right side, complete to start this drive. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Handoff running left. It's Achane. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go!
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that means an offense 1st down.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job finding that out.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Forced out to his right. Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.